Imagine you're drowning in debt. Student loans, credit cards, a mortgage you can barely afford. Every ping of your phone is a reminder from a collections agency. Every letter in the mail feels like a final notice. You'd do anything to escape, right? Anything at all. That's the terrifying reality for the protagonist in our story today. A concept so chilling, it'll make you rethink every single choice you make. Late one night, scrolling through the darkest corners of the internet, they find it a ritual. A strange, cryptic set of instructions promising a complete financial reset. No more debt. No more calls. No more sleepless nights. Desperate and out of options, they decide to try it. What's the worst that could happen? They light the candles, chant the words, and click submit on a bizarre online form. And just like that, it works. One moment, they're hundreds of thousands of dollars in the red. The next, everything is zero. Bank accounts gone. Loan balances vanished. Credit report wiped clean. It's a miracle. For a second, pure, unadulterated relief washes over them. But then, a sharp, burning sensation sears their wrist. They look down and find a new number tattooed on their skin, glowing faintly. Confused, but debt-free, they try to get on with their life. The next morning, they're feeling so good, they decide to buy a coffee for the homeless person they see every day. As they hand over the cup, they feel that same burning sensation on their wrist. They glance down. The number is dropped. It's now 9,876,533. A 10-point drop for a small act of kindness. Interesting. Later that day, they hold the door for a stranger struggling with groceries. The number drops again. They give a generous tip to their server at lunch. It drops even more. A pattern starts to emerge. Every time they do something good, something selfless, the number goes down. The debt, whatever it is being paid off. This is easy, they think. I can just be a good person, and this will all go away. But the world isn't designed for constant kindness. Traffic is a nightmare on the way home, and another driver cuts them off aggressively. They honk their horn and shout a few choice words out the window. Immediately, a searing pain shoots up their arm, far worse than the pleasant burn from before. They look at their wrist in horror. The number hasn't just gone up a little, it's skyrocketed. It's now well over 10 million. This is the horrifying truth of their new reality. The number on their arm is a karmic debt. Every good deed chips away at it, bringing them closer to freedom. But every selfish act, every white lie, every moment of anger or impatience sends the number soaring to terrifying new heights. The debt isn't financial anymore. It's a direct reflection of their soul. Life becomes a tightrope walk. Should they lie to their boss to avoid getting in trouble? The number will explode. Should they ignore a call from a friend who needs to vent? Selfish. The number will climb. Even something as simple as taking the last slice of pizza without asking becomes a high-stakes gamble. The psychological pressure is immense. Every single choice, no matter how small or insignificant it seemed before, now has a direct and terrifying consequence. The protagonist becomes obsessed. They start volunteering at shelters, donating to every charity, spending all their free time trying to be a saint. The number begins to fall, slowly but surely. They start to feel a glimmer of hope. Maybe they can beat this. Maybe they can zero out this karmic debt and finally be free. But the constant vigilance is exhausting. They are becoming a ghost of their former self, a machine programmed for pure altruism, devoid of genuine personality. One day, after a particularly draining week, they snap. A telemarketer calls during dinner for the 5th time. Fed up, they unleash a torrent of rage into the phone before slamming it down. The pain in their arm is blinding. They look down, their heart pounding in their chest. And that's when they see it. Standing in the corner of their room, where there was nothing before, is a figure. It's tall, unnervingly thin, and pale as bone. It has no face, just a smooth blank surface where features should be. It wears a simple, dark suit and stands perfectly still, silent. It's the Creditor. It has come to collect. The protagonist can't scream. They can't move. They are frozen by a primal fear they have never known. The figure takes a slow, deliberate step forward, then another. It doesn't rush. It doesn't need to. The debt is due, and payment will be taken. As it extends a long, slender hand towards them, they understand the final, horrifying truth. This debt isn't paid with money, or even with kindness. It's paid with life. The figure is here to drain their very life force, to violently collect on the karmic balance they failed to pay. This story is a terrifying exploration of consequence. What if every single action you took had an immediate, visible impact on your fate? We all have our little selfish moments, our harmless lies, our flashes of anger. We tell ourselves they don't matter in the grand scheme of things. But what if they did? What if there was a cosmic ledger tracking our every move, and a collector waiting in the shadows for us to default? This concept takes the idea of karma and turns it into a relentless, high-stakes, psychological horror. The monster isn't just the pale figure in the corner, it's the number on your own skin. A constant reminder of your own moral failings. It's the paranoia of knowing that one wrong move, one moment of weakness, could be your last. You can't fight the creditor with weapons. You can't run from a debt that's literally a part of you. The only way to survive is to become a perfect being. And as we all know, nobody is perfect. What do you think you would do in this situation? Could you live a life of perfect kindness to pay down the debt? Or would the pressure cause you to crack and face the silent collector? Let me know your survival strategies down in the comments. This is a concept that truly gets under your skin. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this dive into karmic horror, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss the next story. Stay safe out there